My mother is forcing me to call her husband daddy. My mother is forcing me to call her husband daddy, which is supposed to be my stepfather. This is the reason why I refuse to call him daddy. Yes, of a truth, my mother had problem with my father, and that led to their separation. Without going into the matter of what happened, my father has been a very good man. My father has been a man, a caring man to his children and to the wife. But something went wrong along the line that he broke up with my mother. Yes, of a truth, it is my father's fault. But my father has been so good to us, and we accepted their separation for the good of both of them. My mother got married again to this very man. That the first day I went to visit him, my mother said, "Come and know the man I am living with." I said, "Okay." I went there, I greeted him, I said, "Good evening, sir." So the man started, he said, what is the meaning of good evening, sir? You say good evening, daddy. I looked at him like this. I said, my God, my first time of seeing this man. Look at the way he's just behaving to me. I said, good evening, sir. He said, don't ever say sir. You say, good evening, daddy. I am your daddy. I am the husband to your mother. And that way I look at my mother. My mother said, "Hey, is your daddy also?" I said, well, I was just confused. I didn't know what to say and what to do. I stayed for 30 minutes. After then, I left for my father's house. So since then, we have met few times, and anytime I see him, I always call him sir, good evening, sir, or thereabout. But I said him, I have vowed to myself that I will never call him daddy, because the daddy was being forced on me. And my mother is not annoyed that I'm not calling her husband daddy. So because of that, my mother have reported me to so many of his family members that I refuse to call her husband daddy because I'm jealous. I told them I am not jealous. He's no longer with my daddy. My daddy is a very wonderful father to us. But because the first day I met this man and I said, good evening, sir, he shouted and said, why, sir? Say good evening, daddy. So because of the way he forced it on me, I refused, and I will never call him daddy. Please, beautiful people, lovers of good things, if you were to be the one, will you continue to call him daddy, or you just greet him sir? Because it's also a sign of respect, telling him good evening, sir. But they are now forcing me to call him daddy. And because of this, my mother is depriving me of so many of my rights. Because I refuse to call her husband daddy. And me, my daddy is alive, and my daddy has been nice to us. He is only the daddy I have. I would have also called him daddy if he didn't force it or impose it on me. But because of that, I would never call him daddy. Please, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I disobeying him or disobeying my mother for not calling him daddy? I call him sir, but he is forcing me to call daddy, and I am not ready to call daddy. Please, what is your opinion, lovers of good things? I remain your friend, your sister, Anthonia Ogbewe. Please, if you have not liked and followed this page, please do. God bless you. See you some other time. Bye.